guys and girls, welcome back to YYC Designz Custom RC Creations. I am Twist, and you're watching Behind the Mask, mostly because we didn't get any build videos out this week, which I do apologize for. As many of you know, I have had some pretty serious back injuries in the past. I've broken my back and my neck a few times. And this week I was doing some work with the community and around the house here, and I lifted something I shouldn't have lifted and couldn't avoid it, tweaked my back, and so I have a lot of swelling and some pain going on, and I needed 3 or 4 days to let that cool down. But I will be back in the shop this week, and we are going to get back to our regular schedule, which will be at minimum a couple of build videos a week on 2 different build projects or 3 different build projects, depending on the length of the videos. We always try and get them out, one at the beginning of the week and one near the end of the week, Friday, Saturday. Hopefully that keeps the channel interesting for you. And yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now. So I do apologize we didn't get any build videos out here in this past week. Now, it is Saturday today, and I also have to mention that we are under some pretty heavy thunderstorms here, and while I love a good thunderstorm and lightning storm, you might hear some popping and some banging in the background because we have a metal roof on our home, and yeah, the sound can get a little bit intense at times. It's great for me because I love the thunderstorms, and so does Tams, but it might come across in the video, and that's what the bumping and thumping and banging is in the background if you hear any. All right, so I did want to say, since we hadn't done a real proper intro to the channel and we have had quite a few new subscribers lately, I did want to mention to y'all that what we do here at YYC Designz Custom RC Creations is we build metal RCs. I design them and we create them, and they are replicas more than anything else. I don't usually work from imagination, though I do, combine several things on our cabin cruisers, for instance. Now, those are not one specific boat. They are several boats that I have gone out and gotten photos of, gotten information on, that sort of thing. And I didn't see one that I just fell in love with in that case, so I combined 3 or 4, and thus the double cabin cruiser projects, which are for 2 very special people in our lives. We are building one for one nephew, one for another nephew, and they will be getting those this year as Christmas presents. But our main goal, Tams and I do everything in-house, right from the videography to editing and production, and of course the design and the creation of the RCs that we make. But we do sell our vehicles. Now, most of what you're seeing right now, except for Root Beer and a couple other projects, are our own. And the reason I had started on YouTube was to show you what we do and how we do it. And we work on a commission basis. Now, if you want a replica of a vehicle of your choice and you wanted a crawler or even a 2-wheel drive, doesn't matter, but we design and create vehicles for you, and they are for sale on a commission basis. We do a payment schedule with y'all, and that's what the channel is all about, basically, in a nutshell. So we also do parts and accessories for RCs. I am building a couple pieces for Traxxas Stampedes, some small steering components. So we do parts and accessories as well, bumpers, roof racks, all that sort of jazz. I don't build a bunch of them and have them here for guys to just say, oh, I want one to fit blah, blah, blah. I don't do that. We are a custom fab shop, you may as well say, is kind of where we fit into the world. We are a very, very small channel here on YouTube, and we're aware of that, but it doesn't stop me from wanting to do better and better build videos for y'all. And get the quality of the build videos even better. We are saving our pennies and our nickels to get better video equipment so that we can bring you more and more quality videos. And that being said, I know there's other channels out there that are building similar things to what Tams and I build here. I don't know if they sell them or not. I sometimes think that they got the idea from us because of timing and the way things come up. If they did, you're welcome. And I really don't have a problem with it because nobody builds the way we do anyway. And I think that's what makes us unique in the world. And on that note, Tams and I have been doing a lot of talking, and we want to make the channel even better for y'all. So we have an idea that involves Patreon, where we would like to maybe expand even what we're doing, so we're not just build videos. I would like to start doing reviews. Now, this isn't reviews on RCs as a whole. This is reviews on things that we have had to order in, our parts, which are things like differentials, gearboxes, the electronics. We have to order those, and we use those in RCs. We obviously do not make them here at the shop, and I don't have milling machines and all this expensive equipment, as you've seen by the shop and the shop tour. And you can look through our playlists and see the shops if you haven't yet. But you'll notice there isn't any big expensive milling equipment and all that. So no, we buy differentials, we buy the gearboxes and some other components. But the RC is basically, I would say, estimating at about 90% we make right here at the shop, either in the big shop or here in the little shop. Here in the little shop, I do mostly the engraving. I do a lot of the electronics works in here because it's much, much cleaner than the other shop. And that's why we have the two shops, why we have the little one in the house where all the neat and tidy stuff takes place, and the big shop where all the welding and the dirtier end of creation takes place. So we were thinking that to make the channel better and keep it livelier and more exciting for you guys is we would like to maybe do things like tool reviews even. Tool reviews we're thinking of. We're thinking of doing product reviews, like what differentials stack up better than the others and what we use and why we use them. Reviews along that line. On motors, ESCs, even down to controllers, the radios. And we're thinking of doing reviews for y'all. We also want to show you, once our video equipment gets better, we are going to show you more in-depth videos of what we do, closer shots. Right now I'm using a Samsung S7 and a little GoPro. Little GoPro with the light. Okay, this is one of the cameras we use. I'm sure you've all seen a Samsung S7, and of course we have some lighting. Okay, and this is a Z grip that I use for keeping things stable, as well as it makes a hell of a good platform for a tripod for the S7 here. I have the little adapter that fits on. You just clip the phone on, and it works great as a little adapter. So we would, I don't want to get into equipment reviews like cameras and that sort of things unless you guys want them, in which case I will do them. But we're thinking more along the lines of just staying RC related. We're not going to get unrelated, let's say that. But we're trying to think of, I watch a lot of YouTube myself, and I've been seeing what reviews are out there and everything. And while I'm probably not the most knowledgeable YouTube viewer in the world, I haven't seen a lot of component reviews and head-to-head kind of stuff. And so that's what we'd like to do. Now, on that note, excuse me just a little bit, we are going to continue on and still be showing the metalworking, the welding. We are going to end up getting into some fiberglass work for y'all too, for those of y'all that are interested in fiberglass work. So we will continue with that, but what we're thinking of doing is releasing it on Patreon. And for a very small monthly fee, y'all are going to get to see the videos, number one, earlier than you would here on YouTube. And the other thing is we're finding and coming up with bonuses for y'all who will support us on Patreon. And the reason we're taking this move, and I will be completely honest with you, is this video stuff is not cheap. It's not easy to produce the videos on YouTube, no matter how much I love it. And I do. I've really come to enjoy doing videos on YouTube here. But it costs. And Tam and I are on a very limited budget. And I do not seek donations or the like. I want to provide a product or service for the money that we make. And so this is why we're thinking of moving to Patreon, or Patreon, however it's pronounced, and give our patrons earlier viewings of the videos. They're going to show up on YouTube anyway, but they will come out a couple weeks earlier on Patreon, or even a week earlier. But there's also going to be other bonuses. Tams and I have ordered stickers for YYC Designz. We have YYC Design stickers, which will be our logo that you see at the beginning and the end of these videos. Hang on, and I will get a picture up here for you. And we are going to do some other things. We're even thinking of maybe getting into a little bit of swag or merchandise. You know, some cups, some pens, T-shirts, stuff like that. And those things will be available to our patrons at either a reduced cost, or for those of y'all who order vehicles from us, you're going to get those free. In some cases, like you'll get stickers, definitely for free with a vehicle order. But we're also thinking of giving away like a T-shirt if you order a complete video. If you order a part or accessories, you'll get a free decal, something like that. And we haven't worked out all the details on what we're going to do yet, but we do already have a Patreon channel set up, and it's ready to go. I was actually doing a series of welding videos on my Patreon, and I had patrons who told me that they really, really wanted me to do instructional welding videos, which nobody signed up for, to be quite honest. So instead of wasting the Patreon channel, we're thinking of moving YYC Designz to a Patreon first. And then a week later or 2 weeks later, things will come out on YouTube. Of course, here on YouTube, viewing is free, but you will not have access from this channel to get stickers and mugs and whatever Tams and I come up with, and you will see the videos a little later. So we're not leaving YouTube. I would never do that because I thoroughly enjoy YouTube, and yes, I hope the channel grows. I hope it grows exponentially. I would love to be a big channel. I don't know if it's going to happen, and well, it's not going to happen anytime soon, let's say that, and I really don't care. I really like doing the videos, and we're just going to keep on doing them. But on the same token, I would like to get better and better equipment to do better and better videos, and that's what the Patreon idea is all about, is to maybe help us make a few bucks on the side by providing these services to our patrons, and that will cover the expense of the new camera equipment so that we can do better videos for Patreon and here on YouTube. So we're really just expanding. We are, of course, already on Facebook, Instagram, and we do have our own website. I'm doing some work on it again now, so it's not going to be up and running again until the beginning of July. But we do have our own website, and I'm doing a little revamp on it right now, and so you will be able to check all those things out on the website as well. But you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram right now, so please check us out there too. Anyway, that's kind of some of the changes we are thinking of. Yeah, so never fear. We will be back with our regular schedule here this week coming. So expect a video on one project between Monday evening and Wednesday evening. Usually I'm more like Tuesday, Wednesday evening before it happens, unless I get something really quickly done on Monday. And there will be another video coming out this week on Friday or Saturday on a different project. And I hope you like and enjoy them. If you do, please like and share and subscribe. Once again, I am Twist, my beautiful wife, the love of my life, Tams, and I are YYC Designz, Custom RC Creations, and we will see you in the next video. All right, guys and girls, take care, be good, bye-bye.